Hey, what's going on? It's DJ Invisible. Welcome back. AMA Virtual Academy, lesson number 3. In this lesson, we're going to go over all kinds of things. We're going to add some of that scratching, some of that basic mixing, then we're going to put it all together and kind of help out with your entertainment value. So what it's all about is what we've been talking about. When you're DJing, you're the entertainment. People came to watch you, so you got to be entertaining. That's why I got a mic stand here. This is how it is when you're on stage. You got your mic and your turntables, and then you got to impress the whole crowd. So we're going to start off just with an instrumental. You got them going, and you want to kind of do something to make your mix a little bit different than everybody else's. So you throw on this song right here. You got this beat going, and then you kind of use those basic scratches we went over and give them a little taste of something else, and they're like, hey, what is that? That sounded pretty cool. You work out with those little super simple scratches. Give them a little bit of it. You've got this on a loop. Let it ride a little bit. So when you're mixing two songs together and you're live, you want to stay with that pitch control. And then if you're on turntables, drag a little bit. You got a good mix going. Every now and then, drop a song out. There you go. So what you want to do is you want to give them a little bit of it, kind of work it in and out, bring a little bit of that mix in, bring a little bit of that mix back out. When you're on stage, there are no rules. The only rule is have fun. Be free flowing with it. Plan your mixes at home. Play with them a little bit, but when you get out there, you bring all your tricks out of that bag. Some of those mixes that you worked on, bring them on out. Cut them in a little bit and then push them back out and get on to something new. But don't ever think that you have to stay with something or a playlist that you got there. Your whole job is to read the crowd. Make sure that everybody is having a good time. If you put on a song and it's starting to bomb, that's what the mixer is for. That's what this whole art is about, is giving you the ability to transition in and out of songs if something's not working. If something is working, you can extend it. Going back to those old break beats, DJs used to find that one sweet spot in a song that everybody's like, oh, and they would just repeat that. That's that break beat, you know what I'm saying? There it is. So check it out. When you're on stage, be entertaining, be free, flow with it. Instrumentals, mix different things in. Yes, indeed. So moving forward in this lesson, we're going to work on keeping your mixes and your live sets as entertaining as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix an instrumental and an acapella together to kind of give you like a live remix feel. So while you're on stage, you've got to keep your mixes a little bit different from the DJ that went on before you or the DJ that's going to go on after you. So you just got to use a little bit of imagination through your entire set, all right? You can play the same songs in order on a playlist, but you just gotta freak them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Make yours different from the other guys. So what we're gonna do right now is we've got this Rock Boys instrumental playing, and it's playing at 94 BPM. So we find an instrumental that's a similar BPM, and then we use our pitch control to go up and down to make sure that our 94 BPM instrumental matches our 94 BPM acapella. And then as we bring it in, you just bring it in with some of those baby scratches just to give people a little bit of hint of what's getting ready to happen.
It ain't. It ain't.
And when you're ready, you can either slam it in, mix it in your headphones, or just blend it in. I like to cut songs in a little bit. You know, keep me busy.
It ain't hard to tell. I excel, then prevail. The mic is contacted, I attract clientele. My mic check is life or death, breathing a sniper's breath. I exhale the yellow smoke of Buddha through righteous steps, deep like the shining, sparkle like a diamond, sneaker Uzi on an island, and my army jacket lining hit the earth like a comet invasion. Nazis like
once you got a mix, you can keep it tight by using your pitch control if you need to. But a good mix you should be able to walk away from.
From the split that I lifted in hell, it ain't hard to tell.
There you go. Good mixes you should be able to walk away from. So what we're going to keep doing is we're going to keep working on ways to make your live sets as awesome as possible. Because that's what it's all about. Having a good time, being different from the other DJs, being precise, being tight. Let's go. Alright, so in this segment what we're going to work on is we're going to work on mixing an up-tempo dance song with a hip-hop song. Our current song is playing at 130 BPM. We're going to take a song that's half of that at 65 BPM and mix them together. And you can do that with any songs, any kind of genre of music. If you've got a song playing, you find something that's half the tempo, you give the people a little bit of it because it throws them off. It's like a live remix. They're like, I've never heard of this version before. So what we're going to do, we've got 130, we've got 65. We're going to give a couple little baby scratches just to tease the song in. So when they're perfectly mixing, you can walk away. There you go, they're riding together perfectly. Then you bring it back out. You just want to give them a little bit of that. And then from there, you get ready to mix your next song on in. It's just trying to do something to make sure that your set is different from the other guy's set, or your set is different from the other lady's set. It's just about mixing it up, keeping it fresh, keeping it moving, because you're what? You're an entertainer. You're not just a DJ. Let's go. Alright, our final segment in this video is going to be just overall being entertaining. That's what it's all about. You're the band, you're the drummer, you're the guitar player, you're the keyboard player. Be entertaining. One really cool thing that you can do to be entertaining is to have the same record on both turntables and kind of juggle back and forth, giving the people something else to look at visually. When you're on stage, you're the entire show. It's all about you. So every now and then, give the people something different. Give them a little bit of extra show. So you've got two of the same record on both decks. Take both to the top, bring the other one back in. Take them to the top and scratch them with your simple baby scratches. You're just going back and forth. So once you've got that little bit of juggling going, the crowd is now paying attention. They're like, all right, this guy is just not spinning records, or this gal is just not spinning records. This is a DJ, a turntablist. This is a show, because that's what they came for, right? So get both records playing at the same tempo. And you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Keep that count going in your head, and then you're going to stutter one of the records just by quickly scratching back and forth. Looks really hard, but it's really simple. So now you've got one that's one beat behind. And you just crossfade back and forth. And remember, I spin hamster style. So this is this turntable, this one is this one. So with it set up just like this, now is where you make it look amazing. Check it out. That's what it's all about. When you are DJing and you are on stage, you are all about entertaining. So get your gear together. Get the best gear that you can get, and then practice on that gear. And remember, you don't always have to have the newest, shiniest gear. As long as you've got some kind of gear to work with, you can practice and you master that gear. Then you worry about moving on to new gear. All right? DJ Invisible, AMA Virtual Academy. It's all about practicing, getting better, and having a good time. The only reason to be a musician is to enjoy it, to have fun. When you're on stage, rule the crowd. Put your hands in the air as much as possible. Bounce around. Be entertaining. Because if you're on stage and you're not entertaining, what are you doing? Have fun. Practice. DJ Invisible. Like the video. Share the video. Up and coming DJs. Ask questions. Leave comments. I'll get right back to you. Check it out. Enjoy. Keep practicing. AMA Virtual Academy. Keep practicing.